In the early 1900s, a boy named Kotoku Wamura grew up in the small Japanese fishing village of Fudai. The ocean was everything to his community. It gave them food, it gave them work, it gave them life. But it also had a darker side. In 1896, before Wamura was born, a tsunami had torn through Fudai, wiping out much of the village and killing hundreds. And then in 1933, where Wamura was just 24 years old, another tsunami hit. He saw bodies being pulled from the earth, families gone in an instant. From that day forward, he swore that his village would never suffer that fate again. Fast forward to the 1960s, Wamura became the mayor of Fudai, a position he held for 10 consecutive terms, more than 40 years. And while his town prospered, he never forgot what the sea had taken. He had a plan. First, he pushed for a seawall, 51 feet tall, massive. People said it was overkill, but he wasn't done. Then he came up with one of the most controversial ideas yet, a floodgate, just as tall as the wall steel panels, stretching across the cove where most of the village lived. To the locals, it was insane, too expensive, too big, too much. They called it Wamura's folly. For over a decade, he fought the criticism and pushed the project forward. Finally, in 1984, after years of struggle, it was complete. 3 years later, Wamura retired. In his final speech, he said, "Even if you encounter opposition, have conviction and finish what you start. In the end, people will understand." But for the rest of his life, they didn't. He was ridiculed. He died in 1998, mocked for a giant steel gate that most believed was unnecessary. And then 2011 came. A massive earthquake off Japan's coast triggered one of the deadliest tsunami in recorded history. Entire cities were wiped from the map. Nearly 20,000 people died. Fudai was directly in the path of the tsunami. Waves rushed towards the village, swallowing the coastal line. Trees, houses, boats were gone in seconds. A wall of water rolled towards the town and then hit Wamura's gate. The steel panels slammed shut. One even had to be closed manually by a firefighter who risked his life to get it sealed. When the tsunami finally arrived, it smashed into the wall and stopped behind the floodgate. The village was untouched. Not a single building was destroyed. Only one life was lost, a man who had gone to check his boat outside the wall's protection. The people of Fudai survived because the mayor they had once more. Kotoku Wamura never lived to see it, but today villagers visit his grave to thank him. The floodgate stands as a monument to his vision. The man they laugh at for decades turned out to be the man who saved them all. What do you think about this story? Kindly share your thoughts in the comment below. Thank you.